The last major nuclear arms control treaty between the United States and Russia, New START, is facing a critical moment this week. Russian President Vladimir Putin has proposed a one-year extension, but US President Donald Trump has repeatedly said if it expires, it expires. Trump insists any future deal must include China. Let's bring in our guest, Gregory Matthew, political analyst from Stockholm, Sweden, to ask what this means for global security and why it matters now. Gregory, welcome to the program.
Thanks you, Delika. Good to see you.
Same here. Now, to start, for our viewers who may not follow arms control closely, briefly, what is New START's core purpose and why has it endured since 2010?
Well, the original purpose of this kind of agreement is to ensure a cap and to make visible for both sides what the others has. So to have a cap means we agree that each of us, we can have 1,000 warheads, for example. The fact that this will end at the end of this week is not good in terms of predictability, limits and transparency, because in the treaty it was also possible for each side to visit and to pay a visit to the other side to control and monitor their installation. This will not be the case anymore. That said, since 2023, Russia has withdrawn from that verification mechanism, and it is not allowed anymore for US observer to go and monitor what they have on their side.
Okay, so Putin has proposed a one-year extension. How serious is that offer? Does it represent genuine diplomatic flexibility or is it a strategic move?
I think with Vladimir Putin, it's more a strategic move. He has offered to extend it, and he leaves to the other side to say no. So he made the proposal and say we can extend it without the verification mechanism in place, and he leaves the US side to say no, we don't need it anymore. This is a mutual trust mechanism that was in place, and this may imply from the US side that the trust is not there anymore. Referring to Ukraine, referring to other situations, it may say that we don't trust you anymore. It may also say we don't fear you anymore. We know exactly what you have, you know what we have, and we don't need any kind of paperwork to continue this work. I mean, this is just a treaty, and nowadays we have seen in the last weeks that some people are not really feeling binded by treaties and international law. So having such a treaty in place doesn't mean that the US or the Russian side will know exactly what the other side have. They still have a lot of intelligence capacity, and let's make it clear, let's not be naive. They don't really trust each other to tell, I have this and you have that. They will check with their own methodology and satellites, etc., what is exactly in place on the other side.
And President Trump has taken a firm line. As we said earlier, if it expires, it expires. What are the implications of allowing New START to lapse without replacement, and what immediate risks would that pose?
Well, with the immediate risk is that there is no more constraint, there is no more limits. But President Trump doesn't seem very binded to limits. So let us be also clear. It doesn't mean that overnight any of the side can double or triple their nuclear capacity. It's not what it means. But as we speak, there will be no more limits. And President Trump has insisted to welcome or to invite China in a future mechanism. And for him, no treaty is better than what he considers a bad treaty.